Hey fellas of YouTube, this is Aaravos speaking, and you saw the thumbnail, Dragon Prince Season 4, Mystery of Aaravos. We're going to be talking about spoilers, so if you've seen Dragon Prince Season 4 already, we can continue with spoilers. But if you haven't, you might want to pause in this video and go to Netflix and check out that 4th season. So anyway, Dragon Prince Season 4 has been something we've been highly anticipating about for a very long time. Ever since Season 3, which is all the way back in 2019, which is crazy. I was worried that Netflix kind of canceled this series and that we were never going to get a Season 4, but luckily, I was wrong. Clearly, I was wrong. I was really excited for this one, but this one might be my least favorite season. And don't get me wrong, it was really good. It had some good moments, but when you compare it to the other three seasons, this one, Dragon Prince Season 4, takes place 2 years after Season 3, so it's not like with the other 3 seasons where Season 2 picks off where Season 1 left off, or Season 3 picks off where Season 2 left off. It's been 2 years. The humans and the elves, the dragons, they're all trying to make peace with each other. Of course, with time skip, the characters change. They end up in different places. Caleb is a mage now. He is basically taking the place that Farron left off. And then you have Ezran, who is continuing being the king, but he's a bit wiser. He's a bit more, I wouldn't say the most mature, but he's definitely learned a lot since the last time we saw him. You really feel like he's a younger version of his father. And that's what I like. You can tell how developed these characters are. And then we have Rayla, who just came back after 2 years of hunting Varen down. Of course, she didn't find him, so she comes back hoping to reunite with Caleb, to reconnect with him. At first, I was really excited because I really thought they were going to pick up where they left off, but no. Caleb gives Rayla the cold shoulder, so he's not quickly forgiving. And in a way, it is a bit understandable, but I'm just like, that hurts though. You know, you really connected with those two. You really felt like they had chemistry. And so, I mean, of course, by the end of the season, they do start getting along again. Caleb forgives Rayla, but hopefully in the next 2 seasons, they do pick up where they left off in their relationship, because it was just a really good relationship. Like, I'm just hoping. I'm really hoping. And then you have Soren, who is still the same goofy but loyal knight. The only thing about Soren that has definitely changed is how much depression he feels on the inside. It's not like with Caleb where you can definitely see it. Like, you just tell, like, oh my god, that guy is really sad. Let's go cheer him up. Soren is the guy that tries to be funny, is trying to be uplifting for everybody, but can't make himself happy. And then you have this side plot with Caleb and Ezran's aunt. I'm sorry that I forgot her name, guys. I apologize, but anyway. I thought this side plot was one of the flaws. I enjoyed it, but at the same time, I felt like it dragged on too much. Like, it was just dragging on too much. No pun intended. There were things I did like about this side plot. I did enjoy that Caleb and Ezran's aunt was tying the knot with the Queen Elf. Another thing I did like about this was how the elves and the humans are still having some difficulty getting along. It's not just like, oh, we're getting along because we worked together in the 3rd season, that big battle. No. I mean, for example, we saw that one human architect put out the fire that one elf had. Apparently, it was just some memorial for, I think it was his mom or something. And the elf just thought like, oh, that's a really big no-no. Let's put her on trial and everything. And it felt like this side plot was really, really going slow. And now on to the villains, because the villains are my favorite part of this season. Like, every time they're on screen, I was never bored. Claudia and Terry. Apparently Claudia has a boyfriend. But the one thing though about Claudia that really scares me is how many lives did she have to sacrifice to revive Varen? Because we saw in the 2nd season, she had to kill a baby deer to help Soren with his injuries. Imagine what she had to sacrifice to revive her father. Was it animals? People. Even though Claudia is still the same quirky, goofy girl, you know she will take drastic measures. Imagine how much more she'll do. But luckily with Terry he's kind of like the good for Claudia. Remember at the very end of this season, like the last episode where Claudia has those 3 coins, and apparently they're like prisons for Rayla's parents and her one leader, I forget his name. Even after Rayla released Terry, like, she was gonna play dirty and just be like, nope, I'm not gonna give him back. But then Terry's like, you know, you're kind of being mean, you know, give those coins back. You made a deal with her. And so she does it. And let's not forget Varen, who I definitely missed. He has always been a great villain, still is, even after being dead for 2 years and coming back only to find out that he has 30 days to live unless they find Aaravos, and then he can basically be alive permanently, if that makes sense. Despite him coming back to life, it's not just like, oh, I'm back on my feet, I'm gonna accomplish my goals of conquering the kingdom and everything. No, he's going through like this mental state, this mental conflict. He has flashbacks of falling. It's pretty much PTSD, I think. He's just so broken, so mentally unstable, that it's pretty much Claudia just leading the group. Even when Claudia gets the staff back for Varen, Varen's like, I'm not ready yet, hold on to it. It's at the very end of the season, that's when you see that Varen is back to his old self again. When he holds the staff and they're leaving, they have the map to Aaravos. Varen is smiling and he has like his glowing eyes. That's when you know that Varen has returned, the Varen that we all knew and loved. Will Aaravos betray him? Because Aaravos, let's face it though, Aaravos, he's the real antagonist. He's the one pulling the strings, the real mastermind. He is definitely like the Darth Sidious of Dragon Prince, or the Salem of Dragon Prince. If you guys don't know, Salem's the main antagonist of RWBY, if you haven't seen it. But anyway though, Varen is pretty confident in himself that he will accomplish his goals. And that's what we love about him. There's no redemption for Varen, like I just don't see it. For Claudia, I do see. Not just because of Soren, but also because of Terry. Like, what if, in the next season or 2, Varen kills Terry? Because Varen could see Terry as an obstacle. Will Claudia finally see that Varen is not the father that she wants him to be? Will they fight? I mean, we just saw Terry kill the elf mage that was taking care of Zim. So anybody can die, like anybody at this point. Hopefully the next season is better, because I sense greater things, bigger things, but we'll have to wait and see. As for this season, I would rate it a 7 out of 10. But how would you rate this season? Did you like this season? Did you not? Thoughts down below. And if you are new to this channel, please make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. And that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Rob A, and may the anime force be with you.